All right, we are back in business. How is it going, everybody? Hope we're all having a nice day. Gonna be doing a little bit of sort of creative coding experiments, a little bit of generative art experiments. Working in Raylib today. This is going to be a big learning stream, so it's going to be pretty slow-paced, pretty relaxed. Going to be having a nice time, just chilling out, working on some things, taking some notes over in Obsidian here that I've got pulled up. And yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. We're just going to have a nice little time. I've got a glass of Monster Energy with ice like a psychopath. And, you know, we're just having a good time. I got some up-tempo music playing. Later, probably switch us into a little bit of lo-fi. Just for a smooth transition into the more relaxed portions of the evening. It's the afternoon, I don't know why I said the evening. Just, you know, paying my dues to the clout gods by boosting my post on my other account. So yeah, what does everybody think about the PNG tuber sort of setup? I quite like it. I'm pretty happy with it, if I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a little bit of tweaking I can do with the levels and stuff to make it work better. But we'll iron that out sort of as we go. For now, I'm just enjoying it. Get a good level on my headphones. Alright, so let's hop into Raylib. I already have the, go ahead and set that up for piling, and go ahead and cheeky little project. I don't think that we need this, so I'm gonna move it to the trash for now, and then we'll see. I mean, I guess we can see right now. Yeah. So, as you can see here, we've got the little Raylib example pulled up. We've got some nice, little cube rotating on a little grid. We got some text. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do before we start jumping into documentation and coming up with a project and stuff like that is just figuring out
Shut up.
I would really like if things could just work, but for some reason I don't think that's in the cards for today. You know what? Here's what we're gonna install. This should get the job done, I feel like.
Shut up.
Let's give this a quick read just to figure out what it is. Let's see if that works for us. I'm gonna go ahead and open the folder. I'm gonna rename it from VS Code just so I actually know what it is. Call it Raylib experiment. Bam. Open. Bam. Now we are truly in the sauce. So I can do makefile, run it. Figuring things out as we go here. It's honestly probably going to be quicker and easier to just work with the terminal, because I know what I'm doing there. I'm just going to do a quick alias. So I can just say run, and then it'll run. Fantastic. All right, so delicious monster energy. So what I want to start by doing is just going through the code here and figuring out just what things are doing. Alright, so when we start at the main, we have our screen width and height. That's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to go ahead and make a new note. So it starts by defining our local variables and functions. So let's actually see what happens if I remove all of these things. So there's no camera then. If I have that, no, still not enough. Probably need at least position in the target. So that's just it viewing it normally in a 3D space. So for today's experiments, we're going to be doing 2D stuff. So that's what I'm going to get set up right now, by just hopping into, where did I trashed it, oh man. Just go into an examples core. Let's see what this is. I don't need GIMP. Let's go with shapes. And open up some obsidian stuff. Yeah. And now we can go back to restore Raylib. So just poke around in here a little bit. Okay. So first of all, we don't want to open it with GIMP every time. So this is like a 2D camera with like a pixelated filter thing. 2D camera. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's see what we got here. So we just call it a camera 2D. I like to have my constants in caps. So we set up stuff like that. Let me go ahead and move this to a more sort of groovy song. Yeah, that's not doing track. So now Alright. Ah, Jesus Christ, I just spilled Monster all over myself. Like an animal. Just slopping caffeinated juice all over my body. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Another simple example of a camera 2D project. This looks like it should be good. Camera. Ooh. So you don't always need a camera. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we're going to be not using a camera then for this project, since we're just looking for some simple shape drawing, things like that. I should probably... Great. Love it! I love when I get spam chat, because then I get to ban someone. You know, that's free serotonin right there. Okay. So I'm gonna also set up You'd think Monster Energy, like the default one, would be like green. I don't understand why it's this like it's yellow color. It looks really gross. It just looks bad. Like, it doesn't look like something you should be putting in your body, which I guess is honest, if nothing else. Ooh, big stretch. So, go ahead and turn this down a little bit. All right. Just to make sure. So, by this logic, if I just hit escape, it does close. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to just yeet all of this camera stuff. And also all of this stuff. Actually, we're gonna copy all of this over because this is closer to what we're actually looking for. Okay, so don't care about that. Okay, so this is what contains all of the stuff we're actually drawing. So that's pretty nifty if I do say so myself. I need to stop sipping this monster and start sipping the water that I have. I'm getting jumpy. Shout out to all of these examples for having really good commenting, which is just exciting. I'm gonna change. Bam. Okay. So this is all the setup that we actually need to do. So I, today, am going to be experimenting with some delicious little rectangles. This is going to be our simple little project that we work on today. I'll give you an idea of what I am looking for, or what I want to do, rather, which is I want to have, by the end, sort of a grid of squares that sort of have arbitrary spacing and are various colors. This is obviously not being represented here. So we'll have this, like, kind of staggered grid. This is actually more what I want it to look like, is these rows here. And then, on top of it, I want it to do a second pass where it's different squares and different colors, and it's sort of opaque. Or not opaque, it's sort of translucent. And it's doing a similar pattern. It won't be that random, but it'll be doing a sort of a similar pattern of colors and things like that. So the first thing I want to do for this art is actually totally not code related at all. And that is, I want to get a color palette set up. So let's go ahead and get going. Yes, I know how to use this website. Okay. Jesus Christ, there's so many ads and shit on here now. That's kind of a bummer. If I block scripts, does that help at all? Or does that just break the website? Yeah, it just breaks the website. Okay, so off rip, I'm a fan of this. So we're just gonna keep generating until I see a combination of colors. Actually, yeah, I want to use that. I want it to be kind of not autumnal, but like darker versions of spring, traditionally spring colors. I want a nice blue. Okay, actually, this color palette is kind of the shit. Okay. So, we're gonna start by... I actually want to look at the way the colors are set up in this. I think it just said, like, red or some shit. Okay. So we're gonna set up an array of those. So, something like that? Would that work? If I run this, will it run? It does not like this. Can I just have this? Will that work? No. Okay. So, time to open up some documentation. Or actually, does it have a different example of color representation? It does not. Let's see if there's any examples. Colors. Colors in Raylib over on the side here. So, if my understanding is correct, I can kind of have something like this. Okay, so it's formatted like this. Where is Raylib.h? Is that a thing I could just, like, find real quick? I'm gonna swap us over to some more relaxing. Boink! Alright, we're in lo-fi zone now. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. So. Raylib. Source. Raylib.h. I do not want them right now. So I'm going VS Code. So can I just do a little like test like this and just say test, and then where is our fantastic color palette? RGB please. I would like 245 to 11 200. Okay, so that is how we define custom colors. Fantastic. I actually don't like it. I don't want this one. This is kind of sick. Okay. So we'll define what is it like? Just looks like it's just casting an array to a color. Yeah, that seems like what it is doing. So I'm just gonna, what I want to do is define this as, would this accept a, no, that's looking for a color. So I want to make an array of these. So that's my next test. Array of colors. It's the brackets after identifier. Okay, so there's our thing with our 5 colors. Equals. Okay, and now we just go through and do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll just go through, replace the RGB values. This is probably unnecessary. I feel like I'm doing too much casting here, but honestly, it works. So this will be fine. Okay. So now, if I run it like this, will it? Bam! Okay, fantastic. So now we have an array of colors. This is fantastic news. I am very excited. A little sip of water there. Ugh, adjusting my terrible back. Okay. So, as far as I can tell, this is this is X coordinate, this is Y coordinate, and those are, yeah, okay. So, let's figure out how we're going to create that grid that we're looking for. So I guess we'll do 4 x equals 0. X is less than 740. No, we'll do 800. We can have off-screen squares. Or like barely visible squares. X plus equals 40. And then get a little Y situation going here. How do I grab a random? What's the easiest way to do it? Random range. Bam. So we'll also go ahead and include go ahead and initialize. So get that set up. So we'll do 5, 0. Lowest is 1, and then 1. Okay, so let's see what happens if we run this. Alright, so we have some good things and some bad things. We are drawing multiple squares. Ooh. Okay, so we don't want it to change every frame like that. How are we gonna do this then? What if we just did like something like that? This is almost certainly going to get me kicked out of bounds. Nope, but it's just not going to. Okay. Okay. First of all, let's figure out why... Why is this not doing a grid for me? That's what I want to figure out first. Just to get a clear idea. So it's doing one. So it's got 0, 0, 0, 80, 0, 160, 0, 240. It's because I did XX. God, I literally cannot read. Alright, there's our grid. Jesus, okay. I don't want it quite that big. Let's go with 50. And we'll have the offset by 75. Let's do that random range. We'll just define 5 random ranges. No. Does that do anything? I'm just curious at this point. Yeah, that's okay. I didn't expect that to work. Okay, so let's think about this now. We don't want it to be just X and just Y. We also don't want it to be doing this on a frame-by-frame basis. What if we just did that? Okay, so then it closes the window immediately. So if I just have it do this, then it closes the window immediately. Yeah. If I just have it not return. Okay. Okay. It's just running every frame is the problem, and I don't want it to do that. I don't want it to draw every frame is the problem. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Just here, we'll do it here, I guess. Okay, so this way it just draws it once. Fantastic. So now we can actually get oh fuck. Oh god, I crashed my computer. Okay. Well, if you can hear me, I'll be back in a second. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little break. We're back. Jesus Christ. And I guess... I need to get my audio configured again. Okay. Alright, well, I'm back, so... Jesus. Okay. Note to self. Don't do that. It crashes your computer. Okay. Where were we? So, don't do this. That's such a rookie mistake. But, alas. Here we are. Okay. Jesus Christ. Alright, so... Okay, so we have this going now successfully, although it just keeps drawing over and over again. Here's what we're going to do for randomness. No. How can I make this just do it once? I just want this to happen once. Let's do not... If we do it not in a while loop, it should be fine, question mark? Please? If this doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. Alright, everything's still working. We're all still here. We're all alive. Computer is not, to my knowledge, crashed. Computer is crashed. We have crashed computer. Alright, well, I'll be back. Buddy, we're back. We're gonna... Jesus Christ. Now this is content. Alright. Music. Everything is back. It's like we never even left. So...
Oh. Fuckers.
Okay, so we should be back. Hopefully we're back. Yeah, looks like we're back.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, so this is not it. So, remind me, what happens if I just comment these things out?
You're dead, bro.
It just...
Yeah.
It just closes immediately. What if I don't end draw? Also closes it immediately. Okay. Show me when it crashes. I'm just defeated. I've been defeated by this code. Just get rid of all of that. So this works. This is beautiful. We have a beautiful grid of squares. So I think I just want to do it again. Okay. And so then we will do an offset of 35, 20, not 35. 35. Yeah, because this is getting declared up here. Yeah, an interruption with your page? Yeah, that's because I crashed the computer twice. Not your fault. It's on me. Turns out, I forgot programming 101, which is don't put a while loop inside of a while loop ever. And then it, like, sometimes if my, my graphics card, I have, like, an old-ass, like, 1060, the, like, 3 GB one. So if it gets overloaded, it just totally freezes, and I have to restart my computer. It happens sometimes when I try and boot, like, games that are too graphically intensive. It's actually extremely annoying. And so it just did that. It just froze up. And so, like, everything's still working, but like I can't do anything. So it just like, yeah. So we're back. What I'm trying to figure out, I want to see if you have any smart ideas. Because you're a smart person. I don't want to just have 2 of these arrays. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Where it is this, it's, because what I want to do basically, I'll show you, is I want to have these like 2 grids of squares, but I want the second grid, which in this test purpose is these green squares, I want them to have half the opacity. But like I can't like easily do that with like a variable number. Like if I hard change it here, it obviously works, but eventually I want to be able to cycle through and have random colors and have it appear once, so it's a grid of squares with random colors but that aren't updating every frame, and then a grid of, oh, I can actually literally just do this, I just realized. Me when I forget to think about things. Okay, so where's that random range thing now that I actually... Well, that kind of solves one problem, but just running once per second. But yeah, I want it to be able to run with that variable opacity, but I can't think of an easy way to do that. That's a lie. I actually have an idea. So what I can do, I think, is so we'll have it be what is it? It's 0, 1, 2, 3. Have it like this. Say colors, index 3 equals the opacity. objects like that. Because this should be just a 2D array. Ideally. And I have no reason to believe it is not acting as such. Whoops. Okay. Subscripted value is neither array nor pointer nor vector. I knew it couldn't have been that easy. Alright. A8. So it's a struct. Does it have properties? That's a great question, and one that I would love to figure out. Is it somewhere in here? Looking in the Raylib .h. Color, 4 components. Okay. So this is our struct. This is the color struct that we're looking for. Red, green, blue, and alpha. So how do you get a proper struct? Okay, so it should be .a. Maybe? Yeah. Oh! You can't see, but I'm pogging. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. We actually have something that resembles what I'm looking for. That's so sick! Oh my god! This is so cool. Okay. Woo! Hey, thank you, Vivi. Big fan of your help. Okay. So, now it's time to play around with some variables. Make a pretty little picture that I can tell people I made on stream. And we're all gonna pretend that it didn't crash my computer twice, and we're gonna pretend that I did this really quickly and epically, and it was super cool and pog of me, and that I did not goof up so many times. That didn't happen. I am setting opacity many times unnecessarily. You are correct. That's what it's gonna be. If I wanted to do like a more like a less CPU intensive thing, or a less like memory access intensive thing, I could have just made 2 arrays. But I don't care. So this is gonna be what it is. Alright, so we're gonna go head back over to coolers and find a better color palette, because that one's I'm not a huge fan of. I want to find something that just inspires. Let's have this. Okay, actually, can I have this be settings? The RGB. I have coolers account, don't I? Maybe. I don't know. Not important. Complementary. just be like that. And then we can go ahead and unlock this one. Figure out another color. Actually, I don't want something that's that deep because it'll look weird. This could actually be kind of sick. Okay. So let's see what this looks like if I use these colors instead. I'm still thinking about how I'm setting that variable too many times. For me, the problem with like programming is like my imposter syndrome combines with the fact that computers are such an open-ended thing to be like, there's always a better way to do this thing, and you're doing it in a very inelegant and dumb way. Which is, you know, partially true, partially not. It's defaulting to black sometimes. I think I'm calculating this wrong. So I spend a lot of time sort of feeling not like inadequate about it, but definitely like I'm not doing it right. Fortunately though, when you're writing C code, the optimizer probably fix for you. Yeah, that's honestly what the thing is that I have to remind myself, is that it is just like there is a thing optimizing the code for me later. So does it really matter at the end of the day? And the answer is no. Because also it's just fun little projects. So the end goal is not the most elegant solution. It's just to make a thing. Okay, so why it's you? I can literally just modulate this by 4. I don't know why I'm using the whole like random range thing when the range is from 0. Oh, you got a spam thing. Do not know why that happened. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, sorry that you got timed out just then. Yeah, go ahead and do a chat if you get untimed out, because I want to make sure that gets fixed. Ah, there it is. That's my thing. I made a thing. I want to make this opacity even lower. Ooh, I just realized, since I have a new keyboard, I need to remap because it doesn't have a print screen key. Bam. Cool to generate. Bam. Alright, go back to music time. Get that queued up. I don't know if I'm still audible or whatever, or if you're still here. Yeah, I'm going to have to have that be fixed. Bam. No worries. Yeah. Sorry about that. I was just like, uh-oh. Still getting, like, I've only streamed a few times, like, actually, seriously. And so it's still, like, a matter of figuring out. Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. I've been looking at and thinking about, like, Bridget Riley's work. Specifically stuff like this. This used to be my banner back in the day on Masto. And so I was kind of inspired by that, and I wanted to make something like geometric and like with bright colors. So I think that's actually where today's stream is probably going to end. I'm gonna just go ahead and make a little git repo. You rebound your screenshot area keys. Yeah, it's super sweet because I have a 65% keyboard, so I don't have a print screen key. So I have to do Control Shift and my Delete key because that's like near where my print screen key used to be on my old keyboard. So yeah, it's actually really cool. It has like a ton of bindings for different languages, and is just in general like it's very elegant to work with. Like just the built-in things that they have are very simple. So yeah, thank you so much for popping by. It was a lot of fun. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'm going to, head out. So, bye!